a very special piece of news for stock markets in India, and that is both the government and stock market regulator Sebi are in favor of fractional shares or fractional investing in the stock markets here in India. The Ministry of Corporate Affairs and Sebi, the stock markets regulator of India, that is the big piece of news. But before we go on to even understanding the impact of that piece of news, we thought it'll be fascinating to first break down what fractional trading, fractional investing or fractional shares are. Suyash, talk to us in the simplest of terms. How does one understand fractional shares?
So, Krishna, as the name suggests, fractional trading or fractional investment is a mechanism whereby an investor can buy, less than 1 unit of a stock. So, in essence, you can buy perhaps a 30% stake or a 40% stake in a stock, or however much you want to invest. The idea is you can buy a fraction instead of buying a whole unit. Now, what this does is it is particularly beneficial if you are looking to enter, stocks with high price tags. I mean, to name a few, MRF comes to my mind. It is trading at about
the most expensive stock in the Indian stock market.
1,09,000 per share. Page Industries is another one which is about 40,000 rupees or so. So it makes the stock more affordable, and it improves the overall liquidity of the markets, as well as it allows it reduces the barriers to entry for investors. So it can help them diversify their portfolio. Also for the company and the stock, it means that their ownership base is diversified, so you don't see a sudden this reduces the overall volatility in the market. So FIIs don't hold much share, so if there is some global concern that is brewing, it would not lead to a sharp sell-off, because there are other investors, other participants also in the fray who can provide some sort of a support. So overall, the breadth improves of the market, the volatility reduces, the liquidity improves, and investors get to invest in more stocks, so particularly stocks which have a very high price tag.
Yes, stocks with high price value, like things which cannot be held together in one stock. That's the amount of money. Look at MRF, a stock like that. That's the best kind of example you can give for why we need fractional shares in the Indian stock market. Aamar, I'm sure this is definitely a good boost, a move in the right direction as far as India's stock markets are concerned.
Yeah, I would say that, see, what happens is that if you look at the market participants and retail being a significant chunk of that, so they generally tend to avoid stocks which are highly priced. So be it Maruti, be it MRF, be it many other stocks. So what it effectively means is that, and you look at many FMCG stocks which are trading at 15,000 and above. So what happens in that case is that they appear to be very expensive overall. But actually, that might not be the case, given that the company's performance is stellar and the company is expected to show strong growth. So this sort of opportunity for the retail would definitely be a step in the right direction, because that gives them an opportunity to participate in such stocks as well. And generally, if you look at history also, historical performance also, you'll find that many of these stocks which are highly priced, they tend to perform well, and they tend to weather the storm even better. So that opportunity of window of opportunity definitely would be helpful for investors at large.
Right, so that's the word coming from Aamar Singh Dio on fractional investing. A quick take, Suyash, if I were to ask you, how does this affect sentiment as at a trader level is concerned when they look at something like this? For now, you have the big stocks in the US like Facebook and Amazon and Apple and Netflix and Google, which offer this fractional investing in the US, and to great benefit of the US stock markets and those wanting to invest in these, the bluest of blue chip stocks. But as far as India is concerned, do you think the average trader sentiment will go up, the fact that this is available to India?
It will definitely go up, Krishna. Also, as we are seeing that retail participation has picked up since the COVID-19. I think the new demat account openings is at a 19-month high, and this is at a time where the smart money is largely absent from the stock markets. So for retail investors, it's a very good news, because they can increase their exposure in some of these very expensive stocks such as an MRF or a Page Industries. They can diversify their portfolio. Also, volatility in these stocks will reduce. So overall, for retail investors, it's a very good move and a very positive move.